What's good, everybody? Welcome back into the channel. As you can see right now, I'm getting ready for the Iowa Hawkeyes to kick off their season, but the NFL season is just around the corner. So I'm going to give you three guys that I'm going to plant my flag on. I'm going to call them my guys for the 2024 Dynasty season and beyond. But first, you know what the deal is. Brian, hit that intro, baby.
Final round, fight. Finish him!
Alright, baby, we are here. We are ready to rock. I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to be disappointed in another Iowa Hawkeyes football season, but I am definitely ready to be excited to win some championships and to plant some flags on some players that I think people are sleeping on. I don't see enough love for these guys out in the space. As a matter of fact, I see a lot of hate tweets going on. Don't worry, I'll bury the clowns here shortly. But first, let's get it. And if you know anything about this channel, we are doing so much good stuff over here. Your support is greatly appreciated. Please check out this sponsor that we have for this show right now, manscaped.com. I use it. You can't tell with the beard, but don't worry, the man parts, A-okay. They are pristine. And by the way, this beard conditioner seems to be working out all right for me. Feels nice and smooth, nice and soft. But you can use promo code SHFF20 for 20% off and free shipping. Links will be down in the description if you want to go that route. But let's dive right into it. My number one player, I did a video on him. I got his jersey. I am super high on Jayden Daniels, the rookie. There's a few reasons why I'm higher than everybody else on him, but I put it in the video that I did just not too long ago about my bold prediction for Jayden Daniels. You know, me and Fizz, we are lockstep on J-Day all day, which is crazy to think because he plays for the Commanders. I'm an Eagles fan. Yeah, I should hate those players, but I don't. I love them. Rushing quarterbacks are a cheat code. There's a reason why we call it the Konami code. Jayden Daniels doesn't even have to be very good as a passer, even though this preseason, this training camp, all reports are that he is everything that they have expected plus more. Scouts all over the league are incredibly high on Jayden Daniels and what he's shown already. That being said, he doesn't even have to be what he already is right now to be a good fantasy producer at the quarterback position. There's a reason they call it the Konami code. There's a reason that was a cheat code. Rushing quarterbacks are that cheat code, and Jayden Daniels is that dude when it comes to rushing. Also, think about just logic. Rookie quarterback drops back to pass, first, second read may be covered. What's he going to do? He's going to default to running the football. From an NFL standpoint, people may get mad at that. Oh, you got to sit in the pocket, you got to make your reads, and you got to go through your progressions. From a fantasy perspective, we don't give a shit about any of that. Take off, J-Day, go for 15 yards. All right, do it again. Do it again. All of a sudden, the defense starts to key on Jayden Daniels running the football. They start to put more linebackers, kind of spying, not in zone coverage like they should be. And what happens? Boom, crossing route over the middle, touchdown. This shit happens every single year with running quarterbacks. Justin Fields is a prime example. Justin Fields, to all his faults about people saying that he could not progress as a passer, he's terrible as a passer, still put up elite fantasy points when he was playing and fully healthy, even in his rookie year, just on the back of him being able to run the football. We see it time and time again. Josh Allen was an absolute train wreck at the NFL quarterback position through his first couple years. Fantasy production didn't dip very much. And then when Josh Allen finally put it all together as a passer, ta-da, here we are now. Perennial QB1, QB2, doesn't matter how you slice it, Josh Allen is that dude when it comes to fantasy football. I said it at the beginning, Jayden Daniels has gotten rave reviews from just about everybody. I have watched his preseason game. It looked good. I have watched his training camp highlights. They have looked good. Now, I just did a conjecture season video, so I don't want to go overblown and be what everybody else is at this time, but it is promising to see. Jayden Daniels is also going to be the cheapest potential elite option that you're going to get at the quarterback position in all of Dynasty. Why? Because people say he's a rookie. We don't know. Could be a bust. Could do this. Yada fucking yada. I've already shown through other videos, through other content that I've done, that quarterback position, especially rookie quarterbacks, are the safest value in Dynasty. Even if Jayden Daniels were to come out and not be very good in his rookie year, his floor of Dynasty value is still going to be very, very, very good. And you'll have ample opportunity to get out without taking a massive loss. So all these reasons. Elite upside potential, Jayden Daniels. I will say this, a realistic expectation for me is that Jayden Daniels is going to finish 2024 as a QB1. Now, my hot, spicy take, it seems to get hotter every time that I do it, but Jayden Daniels will be a top 5 quarterback in 2024. Fucking book it. Just like the old school Pizza Hut, man. You read them books in the library, they give you the book it, and then you can go get yourself a personal pan pizza. And as you can see, I enjoyed a lot of them over the years. All right, number 2, I can't do this episode, he's on the damn thumbnail, without bringing up Michael Pittman Jr. Talk about a fucking baller that gets disrespected. Disrespected by everybody, and it drives me fucking nuts. This is a guy last year who was a volume king. 160 targets on the year. And I know, timeout, before you start with this bullshit about the mustache and Gardner Minshew, just know that when Anthony Richardson was healthy, Michael Pittman had 11, 12, and 11 targets in the 3 games he played with Anthony Richardson. Now, I'm no math expert, but that's double digits. We'll call it 10. We'll keep it nice and simple for you jabronis out there. 10 targets a game with Anthony Richardson. He actually had more than that, but 10 targets a game with Anthony Richardson. How many games will the Indianapolis Colts play this year? 17. 10 times 17. I do believe, yep, 170 targets. Even better than what he did last year. So shut the fuck up about this Gardner Minshew stuff, okay? Anthony Richardson is going to feed Michael Pittman the football. Michael Pittman gets open. Michael Pittman gets open quick. Michael Pittman is also a giant dude at the wide receiver position. And if you're a quarterback learning how to play the game, you're a young quarterback, what do you want? You want to see the wide receiver open. You want to see a giant target to throw the football to. And even if you're not accurate at throwing the football, Michael Pittman can go get that thing. I'm not concerned at all about his volume with Anthony Richardson there. And what if Anthony Richardson is better than we anticipate? What if he actually has made some strides? Holy Santa Claus shit, you're talking about his #1 alpha wide receiver, but people aren't valuing him as a #1 alpha wide receiver. Even though he's got the contract, he gets the targets, he's clearly the most talented wide receiver on that team. It's such a conundrum to me. He has massive wide receiver upside, and his price right now only costs bottom dollar wide receiver 2 prices. Wide receiver 24 on Keep Trade Cut? Are you fucking insane? I have no idea what the hell is going on over there. He was wide receiver 14 last year in fantasy points, and this is a guy who only scored 4 touchdowns. 4 touchdowns. What if he gets 7, 8, 9? Heaven forbid he goes double-digit touchdowns. That was a dude who was wide receiver 14 on 4 touchdowns. Please, stop with the bullshit. He's a screaming buy to me in Dynasty and for the future, regardless of all the dumbass takes that are out there on Twitter about him. I see people all over the place. Oh, his price is too much at wide receiver 30 in redraft. What? Huh? Huh? Are you... This isn't Rashee Rice we're talking about here. It's Michael fucking Pittman Jr. 160 target monster. Stop with the bullshit. Go get you some fucking Michael Pittman today. I don't know how many times I just said the F word, but it's a lot. I'm sorry. RIP monetization. All right, the last one I got for you. The last one. Boom. Flagplant. Mystery. Didn't even put him on the thumbnail. Mike, where are you going? It's Xavier Worthy. I'm going with the rookie. Talk about this. I'm going to sum it up the best way I possibly can, or why this is my guy. Devontae Smith in Kansas City with Patrick Mahomes. That's what I anticipate. And for all you jabronis out there talking about, oh, he's basically just Henry Ruggs. He's John Ross. Shut the fuck up. He is not even close to those two. They aren't even in the same fucking stratosphere. It's like saying I'm in the same stratosphere as Channing Tatum. By the way, Channing Tatum is one beautiful man. Hi, Channing. Hope you're watching. Keep your head in your cups to your goddamn self. The kid can run routes. He can absolutely run routes. He runs routes Not quite as good as Devontae Smith, but pretty damn close in my opinion. He has very good nuance, he changes directions incredibly smooth, and he does it at speed. A lot of speedsters have a real tough time making that little shift on a post route or a corner route. They can't hit it at full speed. Go watch some Xavier Worthy tape and tell me this guy cannot just transition without losing an ounce of speed. Forget all the Tyreek Hill comps in this offense. If that happens, great, but that's not where I'm going with it. The one thing I do love about Xavier Worthy is the suddenness, the elusiveness, the ability to run at an incredibly fast rate in the NFL. Even by NFL standards, this dude can blaze. He set the combine record for 40 time, but his ability to do it on the field, and why I love him in this offense, is Patrick Mahomes is the king of off schedule. Patrick Mahomes is that king of going through, trying to find his reads, nothing's there, scramble around, make a play, get outside the pocket. And what happens when you do it? The D-backs got to cover Xavier Worthy for a fucking long time. And do you want to be trying to keep up with this dude while he's doing little spins and running deep or making a nice little comeback or an out to the sideline? Hell the fuck no. I am incredibly excited to see all these off-schedule plays out of the framework of the offense. And in reality, it's Kansas City and it's Patrick Mahomes. Technically, that might just be their framework. This kind of willy-nilly, goofy, backyard football kind of thing, and it fucking works for him, baby. I'm incredibly excited to see Xavier Worthy do it. He was a good prospect coming out. I mean, we're talking about a guy at a big-time school at Texas who broke out, stepped on the field as a freshman, and put up elite numbers, and yet people still just shit on the kid because it wasn't as great as we wanted maybe in his sophomore or his junior year. We had a little bit of a step back. Do you guys ever think about maybe it was a quarterback problem? I was a big Quinn Ewers guy, but also watching Quinn Ewers sometimes throw a deep ball is very fucking infuriating. It is very messy, and I can clearly say without a shadow of a doubt, Patrick Mahomes is the Channing Tatum to my Quinn Ewers. Those are very different stratospheres as well. His values are all over the place. Some people are high on him, some people are not. I recommend at least going out in your league, kind of feeling around, seeing what the people are feeling about it. I really like Brian Thomas Jr. too. I'm pretty excited about him. But if I had to make a bet, I'm going to pick Xavier Worthy over BTJ. No offense to all your BTJ truthers. I'm excited for him as well. I just said 1 for 1. If you'll let me, I'll send you my Brian Thomas Jr. before the season starts here. Give me Xavier Worthy for a couple of reasons. We have this Rashee Rice situation. I don't know if he gets suspended. I don't know if it's this year. I don't know if they wait till next year until the legal proceedings are done. Either way, he has kind of shown that he's been a knucklehead so far, so we'll see if he kind of clears it up and focuses himself. Either way, Xavier Worthy is going to be a very prominent role in this offense. Hollywood Brown is hurt to start the season. Xavier Worthy will have a little bit more opportunity. And the one thing, this offense has always funneled through Travis Kelce, but Travis Kelce is getting more advanced in his age, and I would expect to see a little bit of the NBA style approach, a little bit more load management. I'm not going to say he's going to take games off. They don't do that shit in the NFL, but there might be far more drives where you're like, damn, man, Noah Gray's out there, Jared Wiley, or whoever the fuck the backup tight end, Travis Kelce just kind of chilling on the sideline, you know, getting some Gatorade, dapping up his boys. I would expect, at least in the regular season, especially for us, where our season is 14 games and then the playoffs, maybe 17 weeks. I would expect, especially in that middle part, that we see a little bit more load management for Travis Kelce as they kind of try to save him for the stretch run there when they get to the playoffs. So I do think this is your last chance. If you want any Xavier Worthy, you got to hitch your wagon to him right now, because the first time he goes out and has one of those monster games or one of those wow plays with Patrick Mahomes, Vince Carter, baby, it's fucking over. It's fucking old. That's all I got for you. I'm going to go watch Iowa probably disappoint and break my heart, but I really appreciate everybody tuning in the channel. If you could do me a favor, hit the like, subscribe button, comment away on the video. Let me know what you think about these 3 players. Who are your guys for 2024 and beyond? And check out everything we got going on over here at South Harmon. Reminder, there's a couple days left. We got a little flash sale going on. Brian put up the graphic. Reminder to use promo code SHFF20 at Manscaped. Get 20% off and free shipping. And of course, go check out Ultimate Autographs. If you want some of this shit back here, some of this dope stuff, a little Breece Hall signed helmet, Puka Nacua, Jerome Bettis, Chad Ochocinco, Tyreek Hill hanging out down there at the bottom, and Mr. Drew Bledsoe just over my left shoulder at the very bottom. No offense, Drew. A lot of dope shit over there. A lot of dope shit. You can just see that little Mike Tyson punch out signed photo I got up there. I gotta do a better job getting that in the frame. We'll work on it. Either way, love y'all. Appreciate y'all tapping in. I am out of this thing. Peace.